The Countdown.
What's up, y'all? We got a new episode of The Countdown. I'm your host, Chloe the Connect, and we're here with.
Chanel.
Your boy Drew.
And it's your boy Eli.
And we're going to go through the top 5 songs of the week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you feeling, how you liking. Leave us some comments, bro. Like, let us know if y'all rocking with us.
For sure.
So, this is off topic, but on topic. But like, Summer Walker and Sexy Red dropped a video. It featured like Honcho, Scrappy, Skinny Bone. Everybody was in there. Yeah. Y'all seen it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
I liked it.
For me, it was just like, I definitely want more engaging videos. And I kind of like that, like, everybody was somebody that we've seen before.
Yeah, I think that's something that needs to be brought back. Just the fact, like, just bringing different people, having fun, being creative, it's definitely dope.
But I also know, like, niggas want their coin, right? But, okay, so, like, when the baby and Costa and Lil Uzi and them do it, right? So, like, the baby will get all the top dancers for Shake Something. Uzi got all the top dancers for Just Wanna Rock. That was cool for, like, the kids, you know? But, like, in this video, I feel like everybody knows Scrappy. Everybody knows Honcho. We done seen, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh, okay, it's not just for kids. Like, I don't know.
I'm starting to think Sexy Red got like a little like Cardi B effect, like the fact that we love her music and we like her personality, and I like to see it more.
Yo, has
I
Sexy
think she
Red...
just knows how to make us talk too.
With
the actors.
I don't think Sexy Red made a bad song yet.
No, she hasn't.
No.
So was a vibe.
That's a great take.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she's made a bad song yet.
That's a great take. I nothing to say.
Yeah,
That is
a great take. Yeah. I'm gonna disagree with that one.
So shout out to Sexy Red, you know?
Yeah. Sexy.
That's very unlikely. But my topic of the week is more so music groups have been a thing. We done seen Mindless Behavior back in the day, NSYNC, Destiny Child. We done seen groups as of now. I think the newest group is like 4-1. But like, how do y'all feel about like music groups overall? Do you feel like that's something that we miss? Do you feel like we could do without? Do we feel like it's only one star out the bunch sometimes? Like, what do you?
Would Chloe and Halle be considered like a group, kind of?
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people say City Girls was a group, you know, and they not really dropping together right now. So it's like, you know, do we miss groups? Do we?
It's not about missing groups. I just feel like I love the vibe that groups brought. Like, just seeing the real talent, seeing people sing together, seeing people rap together. Like, I feel like those type of vibes we kind of miss, but I feel like the talent is there in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's also something that labels, were like kind of just new. Like, that was just the remedy. Like, they were just like, all right, let's assemble a group, put them together, and put them through some type of training, and then
it was a phase where like y'all was trying to make groups.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, do I miss it necessarily? I mean, it's cool. It's not needed.
And the reason I brought this up too was because I watched some of Costas stream, and they was singing Mindless Behavior, Mrs. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that shit really still bump. Like, I'm like, damn. I don't know the last time we had one of those.
Nah, that's a fact.
I don't think artists. You think artists want to be in groups? Like, I'm not trying to bust down a check 4 ways for the album that I just put out.
And most of them be beefing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Most of them be beefing behind the scenes. You feel me?
Even when Migos in the split, it was kind of heartbreaking. That's another thing. I get attached to groups.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Like, if they're going to break up, then I would prefer you guys to do your own thing. But I do miss, like, back in the 90s, like, I miss the Cheetah Girls. Like, I miss all that. They were my first concert, by the way.
Y'all better tune into some K-pop. They got all the groups over there. About like 30 people in one group at the same time.
Yeah, I can't really get into K-pop.
No,
so, like, that's not really
Huge fan base, though.
That's
Shout
not
out to
really
K-pop.
Huge market, huge fan base.
Shout out to K-pop.
That's not really my bop. But I find it crazy that we haven't had like a Mindless Behavior type hit from a group in a while. And even I don't know if y'all would count this, but Migos, I feel like best songs was in the beginning stages as a group. Like, I don't feel like the newer ones was slapping like the older ones was. So I don't know. I feel like, music is changing.
Yeah.
It's probably hard to all get on the same accord.
Yeah.
Everybody's ear is different.
Well, I think with Migos, like, they always focused on their solo projects too. So I think it's kind of difficult to focus on like putting out such a great body of work with your group when you want to do like I'm pretty sure these rappers are thinking, you know, I want to do my own thing.
Right.
So when you want to do your own thing, I feel like that's a struggle to like put so much effort into the group and then put so much effort into your own project.
Right.
So I mean, Migos bumped for me, even through like the 2020s. But I do see like maybe you know Quavo was going this way and Offset was.
I
going
think
this
my
way.
last favorite like Migos project was like the one with Fight Night and all of that.
Culture 2?
Wow.
I think so.
Culture 2? Yeah.
Like that.
Because Culture 3 didn't hit the way.
Come on now. You
I'm
feel
not
me?
mad at
So it's like I definitely like the like solo act because like Offset last project what we talked about was really good, but I do feel like there was a vibe. Like,
I think, but, you know, the hunger is different when you're first coming up. Like, you know,
Are
the
artists too selfish nowadays? Like, is that what
Yo, do you also think about the fact that songs are shorter now? So, like, there's less room for a bunch of people to be on the song, right? Like, songs are what, 2 minutes now? 2:30? It's pushing it. You're pushing it. Like, so, like, you can't have 3 people on the song because there's only room for 2 verses. And I was like, oh, you do the hook this song, we do the verses. Like, it's hard to divvy up.
That's a good take. That's a good take for sure. Also, when you think about like some of the depths of, you know, if you really like dive deep into like Migos or some like a group, for example, some of them don't even really want to be in the group in the first place. Some of them actually have different aspirations that they want to do, but happen to be in the group because it's an opportunity for them, or you know, they just need to get some type of money or an income type. So that could cause some type of conflict within itself too, because like, you know, they start getting a little traction, they be like, bro, I didn't even want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Things like that nature. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like when you're in a group, like all you guys' vision has to be on the same time, and if it's not gonna work.
Facts.
So like Offset, like he was in music videos like when he was a kid, so I'm pretty sure he was thinking about being solo from even before Migos started.
What I would like to see is I want to see more collab. Like I want to see more collab albums, like Dreamville projects, like Music Collective projects. Thinking about back in the day, like we'll never have this again, but like Wu-Tang, where you got everybody's dropping the solo projects
Word.
and dropping like a group
Facts.
album together. Like I would like to see more of that because I miss them, like, you know, YMCMB albums, right? Like I would love
Facts.
I would love TDE to be. So have a super album drop with SZA, Kendrick, Schoolboy, you know what I'm saying, J-Rock, all the Isaiah Rashad, all the people on the label.
Right.
Imagine a QC project.
Everybody beefing. Yeah, that's another thing too, because it comes down to the business.
Well, no, it wasn't QC. CMG dropped the project.
Yes.
That's
I liked it.
Gotti,
I liked it a
Glorilla,
lot.
and all
I
that.
liked it a lot.
It was cool.
I liked it a lot.
It was cool.
It was cool. Yeah, but I see what you're saying. Moving along, let's get into the number 5 video. Ryan Destiny, how your hands feel?
I love you, Ryan.
Try to tell like he not like you, so why bother showing him what I do? Yeah.
All right, guys, and that was the number 5 video. Ryan Destiny, how your hands feel? I love that video. She's such a vibe. She's
She
so
can't do any
beautiful.
wrong. She can't do any wrong.
Gorgeous.
Black magic. I love
Can't do
it.
any wrong.
Well, actually, speaking about Ryan, it's International Women's Day tomorrow. Y'all know
Word?
that?
Okay.
It is Women's Month. You know, we got the whole month.
Shout out to the ladies,
Yeah.
man.
Shout out
You
to
know
the
what I mean?
girls. We run the world.
Shout out to the ladies, man.
So bringing it back to women, I wanted to, touch on female rappers today. I feel like beginning in 2024, there's been a lot of things to say about female rappers, from Megan to Nicki to just
Cardi.
everything going on.
Oh, I
Jada
was talking about
Kingdom,
that Cardi shit.
Cardi,
What
yes.
Joe Budden said about Cardi, but go ahead.
Touch on that, please.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's tea. But I honestly just want to get you guys feel like, why do you think the state of rap is the way it is today? We see a lot of women rappers. In my opinion, I think there's, choosing sides between Cardi and Nicki, all this nonsense that I feel like is going on in the industry. What do you think is behind that? What's the reason behind that?
Money?
I don't think it's always money, though. Like, obviously, like, beef could drive sales, but I feel like it's a little deeper.
I
than
don't
that.
think it be the artists. I think it's the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Or fans. Because initially, Ice Spice and Lotto Beef only got messy like that because of fans.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And then it kind of like dragged on. So I think fans kind of like the like messy narrative too.
I agree. What about you?
Yeah, it's. I just feel like shady things is just popping right now. You know, there's no. I mean, I'm
need
all
some
for the sport of
controversy.
like, you know, rap beef and all that, no matter the gender. Like I want to see bars. You feel me? But as far as just like why is this such a norm now? It's just like, you know, with social media, it's so easy to just get under people's skin or push a narrative that is not true. So I feel like, you know, it's just popular to just
Also,
you know,
social
point that
media
out.
mad impressionable. They believe every fucking thing. It doesn't fucking matter.
Facts.
Eli could paint his hair blue right now.
Tight.
Blue hair type
You
shit.
feel me?
Could have been fake. Doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. They believe anything, bro.
No, I mean everything I said is right. I think people have these fan bases that are like when you become super invested in them, you pick out this one little thing. Oh, this is like somebody copying X, Y, Z. Oh, this is like X. Oh, this line got to be about you, even though it's not intended to be. And then somebody jumps out the window, says something crazy, and you know people ain't gonna take disrespect, so they gonna fire back. And I think a lot of it is fan made. A lot of it there's a lot of push to put women against each other in life. Period. So it's not gonna be different in music.
That's a good point. I feel like hip hop, like it's always been kind of combative. It's always been about like challenging your opponent. But I do feel like with women rappers, I feel like they have a lot to prove. Like we've touched on like, you know, Nicki and the hits record with Megan, and I feel like these girls, like with Nicki, I don't think she feels like she gets the flowers that she deserves. And I feel like with Cardi, I do feel like she's a very impactful artist, and I also feel like maybe there's a little bit of a drift between Nicki and her because they're competing against one another. But I do want them to understand in this Women's History Month that, you know, you guys shine in your own light, and I really want to see more of a positive vibe coming from female
I think
rappers.
that the word competing is so like loosely used because I don't think Nicki's competing with Cardi. And this is kind of touching back on what Joe Budden said. Cardi dropped one album. Nicki's been dropping. So I just feel like they're just doing music, bro. I feel like it's not like she's running faster than her. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, that's why I said, like,
it's
they
like
stand in
everybody's
their own
on
light.
the court and then, like, everybody taking shots. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not that deep.
But we don't know what goes on behind
Yeah, you're
closed
right. I don't
doors.
know.
But
We
would
don't
you
know.
consider rap like a sport? In a
Yes.
sense where it's like everybody's trying to compete for the top?
That's what I hate. So that's
You know
the
what
thing
I'm
that I
saying?
don't like about hip hop. And like, well, sorry, I have
No other genre does that.
That's my point. It's my love and hate relationship to it because I do, like you said, I do love the bars. I love that sometimes could bring a different side of you out in the rapping, but it's not a sport. It's an art. Like you don't have to fight for one spot. Nelly was talking about that. Nelly was just saying like his era was the hardest because it was him, DMX,
Yeah, I
50
seen
Cent,
that.
Jay-Z competing for one spot. Nah, y'all all ate.
Right.
How much time DMX went platinum twice in the same year?
Yeah.
Nelly has a diamond record. Like you're not all competing for one spot.
Yeah.
Y'all can all coexist. It's an
And that's
illusion.
where Kobe be right, because it's like these old heads love to push that my generation was the hardest generation to prosper in.
It was tough though.
It was tough, but my
It was
thing is,
tough, but
it's
right
like,
now-
but my thing
right
is,
now,
why do you need to keep?
it's
Why does that?
tough.
We know this. Everybody knows this. You don't need to keep pushing this to us. Like we know this, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't even want to argue like right now it's harder than back then. Like I don't really know. I
Yeah,
don't
like-
care. But I do know like I hate that they feel like they're competing because fans don't feel like that. Fans are listening to whoever they're in the mood to. Music is a mood thing. It goes on your vibe. You feel me? I might like Nelly today. I might like DMX tomorrow.
I
Like
kinda
it depends
disagree
on my
with that.
mood.
I do-
What that music is a mood thing?
No, music is a mood thing, but I do think fans do push that my guy is number one spot.
Yes, they do.
Like a lot of these
You're a young boy fan, bro.
a lot of people have
okay.
a cult fan base and they're like, nah, my guy better than yours. Like right, like when one drop, they're competing, oh, who's best?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they're not listening to the other guy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sometimes they not though. I ain't gonna lie.
That-
Sometimes
no,
they not.
I ain't gonna lie. Dirk fans go hard and probably won't even listen to a young boy thing because of that whole situation they
You
had.
think Nicki fans listen to Meg?
Briefly,
They
yeah.
went to
think the
her.
real diehard
They went
fans
to
they
her
don't.
mother's gravesite and tried to violate it.
But you know, another thing I find an issue with the female rap game is like, I feel like they push out like the royal terms too much, and that's kind of what caused the competition too. Because like Nicki, she's heavy on queen this, and then when Ice Spice came out, it was princess of rap. Like you can't just be throwing around terms like that. There's people that's been going harder, that's better lyrically, and you're like throwing around like she's the princess of rap.
You don't think that's a legacy in hip hop though? The idea like rappers have always said, "I'm the best rapper alive." Like that's like a thing people say. Lil Wayne said that while Jay-Z was hot. Like when rappers
they did a song and they measured it out.
Yeah, but I love Ice Spice, but she's not like the princess. So like,
but you don't want your rappers to feel like that. That's what I mean by like that love-hate relationship with the sport.
I also
right?
feel like your confidence is key, bitch. So own it.
You gotta manifest. You gotta manifest.
But I don't.
Some people be taking
like
it so hard.
being like realistic. There is no spot. Like there is no top spot.
You feel me? Like I'm gonna walk in the spot, say the Countdown's the best music podcast in the biz.
But it is though.
But it is though, right?
Right.
Type
Confidence, you know.
So speaking of that, so like, what is your top female rappers today? It could be underground, it could be just top in general.
I can say some of my favorites.
I'm gonna give Lotto respect. I think Lotto lit right now. For sure.
Why you respect her?
Well, number one, like I always say, talent first. She's been on TV shows where she had to like really spit. You feel me? So I feel like, and when it comes to the art of creating music, like I hear it. Like Lotto definitely is one who puts in the pain and understands the craft for real. So I think that's why I feel like Lotto.
That's the unique thing I think about her like journey in hip hop period is being able to go back and see like when she was younger.
Yeah.
And she was so passionate about it, and like seeing her now working so hard. So I do think she could flex in that sense because we know like her pen works.
Word.
Yeah. Chloe, how about you?
See, for me, I just like a whole bunch of girlies. Like one day I might listen to Callie, one day I'll listen to BK the Ruler, one day I'll listen to Mona Leo, one day I'll listen to like Aaliyah interlude. Like it really just depends.
Yeah.
Same. On your mood, right?
Huh?
On your mood, right?
Type shit. That's why I'm like, this whole top spot thing is annoying because I don't know. Maybe I'll check my Apple replay at the end of the year and see who I was bumping the most. But like, I don't know. I know Nicki was definitely high on my shit last year. She was definitely like, I think I had like 3,000 minutes or something. But again, like, who's counting, right?
Type.
Yeah, I'm with Chloe. I love all the girlies. So like, I listen to Nicki when I want to feel pretty. I listen to Cardi when I want to feel like a G. And I just feel like in general, they just need to know that they're in their own lane and like your fans are fucking with you for a reason. So just be confident in that. And speaking of that, I want to touch on Sweetie. She's been in the tabloids a lot lately.
I can't get my top artist.
Go ahead.
Well, like there's a couple of other women in rap.
Tiara Whack, you better not miss it.
You know what I'm saying?
Send her every fucking week, bro.
Chloe.
Tiara Whack is the goods, man. She needs to make the countdown with that. That's all I'm saying. But Rhapsody. But my favorite is Doja Cat. Like Doja Cat is one of the few like in the last few years that I like has become a superstar. There's not that many artists who's been able to get to the stature that she has. She's able to do the pop lane. She could sing. She could rap. That last album.
Most versatile female artist right now.
Yeah, she's really different.
You know, like
she has a personality that people
I did not expect that when she first came out, though. You know, especially with the cow shit. I was like, oh, she's just playing with this shit.
I expected it because we saw him box.
No, she do got box. I just was unexpected. Like I was not expecting that.
Music hit different when you're having fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
Her thing be thangin' too. I see you doing.
And I mean, you talk about in total package performer. Like she's a real full performer.
I never seen
dance. Dance, sing, can sing live, can rap live. Like she's a total package.
Yes, absolutely.
So I wanted to touch on Sweetie. So she's been in the tabloids lately. She just released Rich Tivities that I like. I like her a lot. But she was talking about back when she was first starting her rap career, the executives were telling her that she needs to twerk more on her IG. She needs to show more of her.
Yo, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm catching strays. Yo, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, she needs to twerk more. She needs to show more of her life. Basically, she needs to do all this. This is not enough. So I want to get y'all stance on that? How do you feel about, you know, record labels really telling you basically to just like show your ass a little bit more?
I feel like I've been quoting Drew a lot, but my son be saying some things. But Drew said something. I want to say the second episode where he was just like, labels find a scheme and stick to it. That's been working. It's been selling. Is it right? No, but business is business, and that's why they do it. Simple as. It's not right, but that's why they do it.
He's not lying because
He's
like,
not lying.
We know
but
that
it's just
sex
like,
sells, but give us something else though.
no, but all right. So the women who are do the opposite, do they get the same push? How many of y'all bought Rhapsody?
This kind of goes back to what Joe Budden said on his podcast when he was like, the whole get a girl, give her BBL, make her rap. Them days are done.
Okay.
We over that.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Right now.
So at the time
sure.
Sweetie was coming up, that was the time.
Right, exactly.
They was grabbing a girl, giving her BBL, making her rap, right? So now it's like, we don't care about that anymore. So I think like now.
And I love it.
I'm glad that she like came out and said that though, cause like, you know, like people, we don't know what was going on behind the scenes back then.
Yeah.
So I just like that she's like being honest about it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, like, I don't know if I'm glad she didn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't really follow her like that. So,
I mean, I know people talk about Sweetie and like, yeah, we could sit here and say like she's not, like we know like she doesn't release like the best music, but I do think that she's found her lane. She's found her niche. She makes music for, you know, like pretty ladies that want to, you know, just go out and have fun. So I respect her. I respect you, Sweetie, for like just standing your ground to these executives, because Lord knows how hard it is to do that, and just
Absolutely.
to be able to just in general keep going when people are telling you that, you know, these bad things. Like I really applaud you.
I
for
really
that.
fuck with her confidence, bro. That's what really gravitated me towards her.
Those execs should have put some time in and helping her hone her craft instead of like worrying about that. Because like Kobe always says, the music trumps all. If the music is good, everything else will fall in place. But you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of other barriers that stop women from being as successful.
Yeah, and just in general, we're not that. We're not just, you know, butt shaking.
Facts.
So I would love for y'all to get that out of your head. So with that being said, happy Women's Day to everybody. I hope you do something for your self-love, your self-care. We're going to get into the number 4 video, Tata Too Far Gone.
Reason why I can't stay sober. There's a reason why I'm anti-social. Who's gonna miss me when these stars take over? I'm at the edge, no you can't.
And that was the number 4 video of the week. Tata with Too Far Gone.
That video's really good.
Really,
I ain't gonna
really
lie,
good.
Toby, that's a nice little late addition.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what we want to see. You know, this is what the countdown is about. This is the videos we like to highlight. Cause you know what I'm saying, Tata, you did your thing with that, bro. You feel me?
Get ready for the wait list. Yo.
Yeah. But let's get into something that I kind of, you know, I don't know if y'all know this, but I was a singer, dancer. I always loved the act of performing. So this is something near and dear to my heart. Before I became behind the scenes, it was the A&R Eli that you guys know.
You a singer?
Yeah, man. You
Bust
feel
a
me?
note. Bust a note.
No, we ain't doing all that. But so my thing is, why do you guys feel that award shows aren't as like popping anymore?
Y'all got mad reasons.
I got married.
Lay 'em out,
I
man.
got mad. First, all right, so first
Back
off,
to back. Let's go.
you want to go back to back? First off, TV isn't as important,
Okay.
right? So like a lot of these award shows are premiering on like, you know, regular daytime television,
Right.
daytime, you know, channels. Kids don't care about that, right? So like, there's a massive amount of people who don't have cable, right? Who only provide the streaming service, so they're not viewing it in the way they used to. And there used to be like appointment TV, right, where we didn't have so much options to watch. We have so many streaming services to watch any channel we want. We used to all know that on Sunday night the Grammys is coming. Oh, this Oscar night, SAG Awards, whatever, Emmys. It doesn't matter to us much because there's too many options to watch.
Boom, go Chloe.
My hot take is just like the people that they are giving awards to, we don't care about.
Boom, go Chanel.
I think viewership is going down. I also think we're just getting tired of their bleep shit. Like I feel like we're seeing like under-representation. We're seeing misrepresentation of cultures, especially ours. So I feel like we're just like getting over it. Like
Boom, go
why
Drew.
we need to watch it.
Award shows are too long, right? We talking about 3-4 hour span. We all have social media brains, so we're used to scrolling through reels and TikToks every 30 seconds, and it's hard to keep us engaged with with that kind of content that's like 4 hours long.
You got anything else, Chloe?
And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like performances at award shows back in the day, it used to be iconic. Like it used to be iconic even on the red carpet. So it's a little different now. Like the award shows, it doesn't seem like people are putting that much effort into their performances. Like there are some people that do good. Like maybe Doja Cat, like you said, she's a good performer. But for the most part, I don't be seeing people like coming out like doing really the damn thing like they used to.
There's a reason why that last Grammys was actually like one of the better ones, is because they had veterans perform, because they spent time developing the craft and art of performing. We talk about a lot on this pod about like new artists coming out too quickly, right? Like you got a hot song and now you're the next big thing, but you haven't spent time working on breath control, working on your dancing ability and choreography, working on like what your set design could look and feel like. A lot of them aren't ready to be on that stage. It's gonna be a couple of years before they are.
And I was gonna say, when artists do win, they don't make it a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like even when Kanye won, he put his Grammy in a toilet. Lil Nas X, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like
Hove just put some I think he put like some licks in the Grammy too.
Drake
was drinking out of it.
Eating out the plate on spot. Like, do niggas really care about this shit, bro? Like, I don't know.
But I mean, you also talking about artists who like have the most of these awards, right? Like Kanye got 30-something Grammys. Like they don't care. It's lit.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Like, so that's making me not give a fuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out.
But we also gotta make like our award show lit, right? Like back in the day, like I remember wanting to watch a BET Cypher.
And that's
like,
my thing.
Like I was like, yo, who's gonna rap? Who's gonna rap? We're not showing up in the spaces to really do the craft the right way, and, you know.
I think there should be, just find some lanes to get creative with it. Try to put the BT Awards on like the Netflix or.
But they got a BET app, so why would they put it on Netflix? All of it is business. They got a BET app.
BET be playing. I be like paying for
like,
the
awards on
BET
app.
No, he's saying like why wouldn't the BET
No,
Awards?
I'm saying I've never seen the awards on the BET app. What, BT Plus?
That would be smart.
That would be smart. They got to start doing things like that. Like a lot of award shows have moved to now accommodate the streaming services.
Yeah, they better put that shit on Twitch. Because realistically, if it's supposed to be live.
That's the move.
Oh,
it's supposed to be
I have
live.
a hot take. I just want to say that Eli was the first to say this. Kai Cenat will be the first person to stream host a award show. I don't know when, but he will be the first one to do it. South Park actually was like, that Simpsons effect where they did it first, where Cartman hosted an award show as a streamer. And I think Kai Cenat is going to be the first one to do it. I don't know when he's going to do it, but I do believe he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
That's a
You real team Kai Cenat.
I was in tune last night, the whole thing. But
that shit was 14 hours.
It was lit. It was mad funny. It was mad funny. But Chanel said something about, back in the 90s, artists, their performances were larger than life. How essential do you feel like being a good performer is in 2024?
Yo, it's everything, right? Rap.
Is it?
I think it's the most important thing.
Because like, music artists make money by touring. Like you make money by performing. You're not really making, unless you are the top upper echelon of artists, you're not making.
And unless you're able to dodge some fucking shit. Because they're throwing shit on stage.
Listen, man.
Like, is it that important?
Y'all need to relax, though. For real, she's right about that.
But, there's a reason why certain artists could charge the amount for their shows. Because they're putting on full-fledged performances. They're putting, you know what I mean? If you're not doing that, like, I ain't going to lie. Like, even if I'm a fan of your music, if I go to your show and you're like dead and it's trash, I'm not going back.
You know?
Yes.
I was talking to my friend the other day, right? We was like watching Kanye, like, his shows is his shows, right? But my friend said he was like never a Lil Yachty fan, right? So granted, like, Lil Yachty is like hit or miss for some niggas. But he said he went to Lil Yachty's show and he became a fan. So I think you should be good or somewhat good at performing because you will get fans if you put on a good show.
That's the OG A&Rs. That's how they got talent. If you look at any of the biopics or any of that, or like do research on like what the A&R really is, they went to shows to scout talent to see crowd reactions and the crowd engagement and see how they perform for the crowd.
Yeah, why y'all don't do that no more?
Because I ain't gonna lie, we got social media. It's social media now. Like, you feel me?
It's
I'm not saying
social
this right. I'm not saying
media.
this right.
It's data
I'm
and
not saying
numbers.
this right.
I'm doing A&R research.
I don't agree with it at all because I do miss the fundamentals of it.
but-
But people got lazy because of social media.
But
That
like,
is the fact.
I also feel like there isn't the same like space for artists, like underground artists, to like come and show off their talent, right?
Right,
At the end of the day, like there used to be space like, oh, come to this open mic night,
Right.
come to this thing, and like those spaces are few and far in between because it's so much easier to
It's
just
a
say, I'm
money
gonna
grab.
put something on social media.
Cole, we
XYZ.
gotta do another talent show, son.
Some money grab, bro.
We gotta do another talent show. They want to see it, but I feel
Oh,
you
we
though.
did one.
Yeah, we gotta do another talent show,
I was
man.
drunk as a
Crying.
Drew was there. Drew was there.
I was in the crowd.
I
Drew
was
came.
Drew came,
honest as fuck.
Yo, man.
Yeah, that's
but
what-
you
Yeah, that
see-
was like, oh man.
But that essence of like, just going and scouting the talent, understanding who this artist is as an individual, knowing what you're signing up for in a sense is missing from the game. And it's sad because it's like, people got lazy. Social media made people lazy because now I can just go and research the streams. I don't really got to see nothing because I know him streaming like this can benefit me because of it. But now you're missing the actual performance aspect. You know what I'm saying?
I think if you want a memorable and long-lasting career, you would invest in performing. I'm
For
not
sure.
saying it's essential, but if you want to be like that person in the industry, then you would take your performance seriously because it makes your fans, it makes us believe in you, it makes us see your confidence and your poise, and it's also growing you. So why wouldn't you want to, put your investment in performance? And I feel like with TikTok and it being so easy to make dances to these songs, that's why they're not putting it into that because they're looking for the numbers.
Laziness.
But if you want to be like a Mariah Carey or a Beyonce or something, then you would put that effort in.
Absolutely agree.
Yo, bring back the triple threats, man.
Mariah
Bring back
Carey,
the
all season long.
bring back the actor, singer, dancer combination. Like we talked about
I hate
Doja.
to-
Absolutely.
I hate to go this way, right? But so Fortnite, when Travis Scott did Astroworld, they had like this whole thing on Fortnite where like all the gamers was watching him perform
in the game. That was hard.
in the game.
Fire.
You feel me? And like kids was real excited about that. So it might be a time where like performances is dub and everything virtual.
It's never gonna be
Performing
enough.
arts is
It's
It
never gonna
might
be a
be
dub.
a
It'll
time,
never-
bro. I'm just saying.
I honestly don't think so because at the end of the day, touring is what gets most people their money.
Damn,
So,
but if Fortnite cutting a check for what the tour costs,
but you named Travis Scott though.
I'm saying hypothetically. I'm not.
Okay,
saying
You
okay,
also
okay.
like, but also like,
Hypothetically.
you gotta anticipate like the way they're gonna start busting down the splits for that is gonna be way less and less. I'm sure artists hate streaming services. I'm sure they wish they could go back to physical copies because you knew how much a physical copy was worth, and you could now there's some like mythical number, like imaginary number that only the streaming services actually know how much is a dollar, how much is how many streams equal a certain amount of money. So if we go to a world where everything is virtual, nothing is like in person, and there's no physical actual thing, artists are not gonna be getting paid the way they're supposed to get paid. It's gonna be horrible.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
these
I'm interested to
streamers
see
is
the
taking over.
atmosphere. You were just talking about TikTok being banned. So if TikTok is banned here, then this is the time for you guys to
Yeah.
start working on your performing arts.
Yeah, so which leads me to my next question. How actively do you think artists are working on perfecting like their stage presence?
They're not.
We just said it. They're not.
Not
They're
many.
not.
They're not.
Not
One
many.
thing I can say, Ice Ice is getting better. Y'all was ripping her when she was first coming out, but I think she's getting better.
Step by little. I can see it. The confidence is growing.
Like gradually.
Yeah. The confidence is
But
growing.
I'm even glad that she even, is taking account to what people were saying. Because usually I used to hear that and be like, fuck out of here, I don't give a fuck, I'm getting paid. Like, it's like, all right. Well,
When I think
Well,
about
I think everything happened so fast for her. So that's
Yeah, it did,
another
it did.
thing.
when I
that's
think about this topic as well, I think about the previous conversations we had about like Summer Walker and like the criticism she faced.
anxiety.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I think about this topic, I think about artists like that, like her facing backlash, responding to the backlash. Do you think people like do you think Summer Walker is one of those artists that is trying to work at her craft, or does she kind of
I
just
think
brush
she
it
is.
off?
I don't think anybody comes out to a live performance planning on like doing really shit. Like I feel like anxiety is a thing, like you said, and we don't know how it is to perform in an atmosphere like this where people could literally post you messing up on your performance and then you just hear all about it. So, I don't know. I just feel like...
Not talking about Summer Walker, but I do think if you aren't actively working on becoming better, then you're planning to be as bad as you were last time.
Ooh, that's a bark.
Nah, that's not even a clap. You snap for that one. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta like put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Like Curry jump shot is what it is because he
Stop
in the
spending
gym.
so much time making the TikToks and going, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
labels, y'all
But
want
even
the
for
TikToks.
underground rappers, like
Look at
sometimes
you,
they
you gonna
just
defend
don't
it to the max.
sometimes they just don't know how to develop and like what to do
That's
to
true.
do that. So you also got to call it on the labels and the executives to help these people build.
I do, but also like you also a lot of times pair these rappers with like veteran acts, right? You have an opening act, a veteran act, and you see it.
Veteran gotta embrace them.
No, not all. I mean, yes and no, but I've seen like OGs talk about like the first time they was on tour with like Busta Rhymes or DMX, and they say, "Oh wow, this is what he does. Or I can't do. I can't. I have to figure out how to up my game." Like rapping is such an interesting thing because it's limited in what you could do in terms of like dancing and physical ability. So you have to figure out how to put on shows around it, and you have to start really being very clever, right? Like for instance, like Adele isn't the person who's gonna dance and stuff like that, but she figures out how to put on the show, use the talent in her voice, and put it around you. Right, you know what I'm saying? Putting together a whole scenery and stuff like that, and that is for the upper echelon, like upper artists as you go, but you have to figure that out.
Yo, Biggie went to one of the most iconic performances of all time. Went to Howard, made a little fight break out, and then was just like, "Can we all get along?" Started, you know what I'm saying? Things like get creative with it.
Get clever, get creative.
That's all it is.
Well, the other thing is, remember, like when I'm thinking about veteran acts who, like Beyonce, for example, like she was raised by supportive parents too. So I think like also with artists, like maybe they're lacking that support system behind. So we also got to think about that too when I'm thinking. Not saying that should stop you. If you really want something, go after it and do it. But it could be hard. Money and.
Nah, I'm not jacking.
Man, if you want this, you hungry. That's what I'm saying.
Just like every day in your job, I'm sure you do things to like make yourself better. You figure out, I know how to do this system better. Rapping is your job. Music is your job. You got to figure out how to get better at your craft.
Yeah, but honestly, the more acts we get that's viral by accident, the less we're gonna get good performance because
that's a fact.
They just feel me. They're for the check.
For sure.
So again, it's like if a nigga get rich by accident, he don't give a fuck.
Tight. That's true. But yo, let's get into this number 3 video of the week. Jay Critch, Kick It.
Chase and kick it. I was trying to go race to the digits, and these niggas was chasing the bitches. Her fade don't play with the chicken, and he don't fuck with the snakes in the lip.
And that was the number 3 video, Jay Critch, Kick It. All right, man. Last week we did Drip or Drown. I'm ready to bring that right back.
My son not playing no games.
Come on, gotta talk about fashion. Let's start it off. Meg Thee Stallion was in Japan. She was hosting the Anime Awards. She put out a fit inspired by JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Drippy.
What are we thinking? Is Drip or Drown?
Drippy. She always kills the anime looks, like always. That's her thing.
I ain't gonna lie. Drew know. Like we anime lovers. You know what I'm saying? So
I put you on
to JoJo.
Nah, to anime. Period.
He did. I give you. I'm humble. He has definitely. I was more just like a Dragon Ball Z guy, and then I got more. But I like this though because like she's bringing that a different level, like and just embracing the anime world. I think it's dope. You feel me? And creative. So Drip for me.
Yeah, I'm loving that she's true to herself with these outfits.
What you thinking, Kobe?
I'm not in tune. Like, I'm absolutely not in tune. It matches though. So that's fine.
It matches.
I'm crying.
I feel like as long as it, I'd be like, what I wore, what I got. This is definitely she got what she got. Like it looks good. It matches.
Type.
Shit.
Drippy.
Okay. Moving on. Burna Boy got a collab with G-Star Raw, right? The Dutch denim brand. He's sporting the oversized denim vest with the oversized wide leg jeans. He got like a denim trench coat too. What are we thinking? Is the collab drippy or is it dry?
It's drippy. Burna just like pose differently. Like he always posing in the same way, and I'm not really feeling him after the
Burna Boy could do whatever he wants to do.
Oh, you love you some Burna?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, respectfully, You know, he can't do no wrong to me if you ask me though. This
No,
drip.
like the collab itself is drippy. Like I love G Star. Their jeans is like the best. So I'm gonna say it's drippy, but just pose differently. It would have made me feel a little different.
Drip. My son Burn will be putting it on, bro. I mean, simple as.
Yeah, it's drip. It's solid collab. It feels true to him. It feels true to the G Star brand. Can't
Yeah, that's
go
a
wrong
good
with that.
selection though. Like
Huh? I mean,
G Star, like I don't know who I would see as the face, but like Burna Boy seems fitting.
yeah. I also like that it's not too many pieces. It's like you know,
Straight to the
4 or
point.
5. 'Cause I'm saying sometimes you put out collabs, it be like 20 pieces. I'm not buying all that. All right, 1-2 piece, we good.
What's the price for it though?
I go check that out. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
I bet you it's expensive as
expensive.
hell.
Listen, I mean, I do got the price on the next topic. All right, so Timbs are coming out with a new look. They got the patent leather Timbs coming at you in the classic butter and the all black. Price coming at you at $250.
You joking, right?
Yo, I'm
$250
no.
for some butters.
No, like you joking.
Patent
Like, they
leather.
send the drip or dry. You joking, right?
What is it? Is it drip or dry? You
It's
rocking?
definitely dry. Like,
You not rocking with it?
It's giving like the black Air Force
I ain't gonna lie,
Ones
leather
vibe.
Timbs is crazy.
Timbs is leather.
No, the
Patent
black, the black leather Jones is crazy.
Yo, I
bro.
bet you somebody come out and
Of
rock it and they'll be
course.
like, oh, damn, that was alright.
Nah.
I can see Fab hopping out in this.
I can definitely.
He's
I
the
can see
only
Fab
one
doing
that could kill a
He's
fit with
gonna
that.
get paid to do it.
You know that's also tight. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all can kill me. I like the black ones. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can kill me. I like the black
Grow
ones.
up. That's childish.
Grow
I'm
up.
good on
That's
those.
serial
man.
killer vibes.
I'm
Look
good
at
on
this.
No, the butters, the patent of the butters is serial killer vibes. I'm worried about that. I'm
I
worried
ain't gonna
about
lie,
you.
though, them black Timbs is giving black forces.
It's giving menace.
It's
giving
giving you
menace.
robbing cribs
You know
for
what
a
I'm saying?
living.
It's giving go to the next train cart when you see somebody pop on. I feel you. But you know what I'm saying? It's really not that bad. You're not paying $250 for them?
No,
Not jacking?
not my speed.
They're not gonna get messed up.
Easy clean, little white
Easy
walls.
clean. A little.
I'm not jacking
That's
that.
what we're worried about right now.
Nah, but that is good though. You feel me? Little drunk night.
I like the little
Yeah.
chain that's
You see
hanging
what
off
I'm
of it. like-
serial killer vibes. You can just clean them off. Like
Clean them all, little one,
giving
too.
serial killer vibes. No.
Man, y'all silly, man. All right, next drip or drown. We got SZA was just on Sesame Street, and she got a little fit for us. Is it
I'm not
drip
jacking it
or,
personally.
or,
It looked like some like Pippi Longstocking type vibe. It ain't for me.
I like SZA, and I definitely feel like she got a body on her. So she wears like loose clothes around, you know what I'm saying?
Which is different, because usually they'll be
Hold
showing
up, but
it
yo,
off.
sis, you
she
fine.
does both. She does both. She does.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
SZA, you fine, but I'm just not
Well,
feeling this.
She went to Sesame Street, so it's like she got to cover up a little bit.
I think it's adorable. I think it's fitting. I think the smile is adorable. I love the ballet shoes. Like I would
hate
want to
the
wear it if
shoes.
I was a kid. I would want to wear it. I
hate
love
the
Sesame Street.
Let me tell you
No
something. What
Sesame
you said about
Street
Brent,
slander.
SZA could do no wrong in my eyes. Let me tell you that right now. Listen, she's doing a little power clash. That's what she's doing. She's taking a maximalist
With a
approach.
nasty fit.
You know what I'm saying? She,
She's taking
listen,
a what? I'm
it's-
gonna hear your analogy.
It's a
What?
power. It's a power clash, right? So it's when you take two prints that don't necessarily go together, and you put them together in the same fit. Right? It's a maximalist approach. It's like the most you can see, most color, most prints. You know what I mean? So she can't do nothing wrong with my eyes, man.
So this is drip for you.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm gonna say she can't do nothing wrong with my eyes.
I
That's
don't
all
know
I'm
what
gonna say.
I don't know what got into your juice today, but like the patent leather and now this is crazy.
Listen, man.
I love it. The ballet shoes are adorable.
Nah, I really like SZA though, but I hate the shoes. I really hate the shoes.
If there was something I would have changed, honestly, the thing that I would have changed in the fit is the shoes. I would have gave her something more
That's
casual.
crazy. I love the shoes.
No, I do like the shoes. I don't like the shoes with the fit because the fit is so like kind of like sporty.
You could have put on some
I'm
up.
saying,
Like,
and it's-
come on.
it's
Oh, I
giving-
just
it's
realized
feeling like
there's a
Coogee
heel
print.
on
I'm
it.
just a New Yorker.
It's
Yeah,
feeling like
that's some New York stuff.
I just
for
realized
real.
there's a heel on the ballet shoe. I thought it was just straight
yeah,
like
it's a heel on the
pointy.
ballet
girl,
shoe,
so
and it's
why
also
go
probably
on?
also the effect she does the henna on a foot, also giving a next effect. But moving on to our last dribble John for the week, Cash Cobain was in his last for the block performance. He had the pellet jacket on, right? And it's one of the first times in a long time where I seen music artists now they had something on and I was like, I want that. So I've been thinking about this, that there aren't that many the new music artists aren't becoming like fashion icons the way like they used to have. Like, and follow me. We used to, like, when Wiz Khalifa came on the scene, everybody was rocking the camo shorts with the red chucks,
Yellow patch in the head.
yellow patch in the head, right? How many waves Kanye started, right? Like Biggie with the Coogee sweaters, Nelly with the Band-Aids and the Forces, right? There's so many rappers have come in and started waves of
Jewels
of fashion. Jewel's a perfect example. New artists are not doing that, right? And I think it's because that we have social media influences that we can go to for that. So drip or drown that the new artists aren't fashion icons, I guess.
Wait. So what's your stance on like Castro with the Pelly Pal?
It's hard. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's the first time I've seen something, like it's the first time in a long time I was like, artist has something that I want to wear. Like I want that. I want to copy that. That doesn't happen no more. Like y'all have artists that y'all think do that now?
I feel like personally, artists not taking that risk. Like
I feel
it
like
was
the only
risky.
artist that has any like fashion
Bro.
say right now, and it's not like on a daily thing. What Beyonce, like with the cowgirl thing, and then what the Renaissance with the metallic outfits. Like when she drops a tour, everybody's following that.
No,
fashion
I
trend.
think there's veteran artists that can still
Yeah,
create
I'm talking
waves
about
in
newbies.
fashion. I'm talking about the
The newbies.
The newbies
So,
the last 2-3 years.
Well, Cardi, I mean, she's not a newbie, but she
not
started
a
the
newbie.
the Pelly
She's
Pal.
not a newbie.
She's not a newbie.
I'm
He's
talking
talking about like
2018.
newbie.
Newbie last
So
couple years.
Nelly with the Band-Aid thing was cool. I feel like the only person I've seen lately with the Band-Aid thing is
Wolfface Joey.
Wolfface Joey. And he's doing like an X with the
X,
Band-Aid.
yeah.
But I also know that some people think that it's lame. Right? So that's why I say like artists are
Scared to take that risk.
Scared to
I
take
see- I
that
see what you
risk.
mean.
Well, actually, what about Ice Spice though? Because she's starting the Y2K wave low key.
So as a person who's kind of into fashion, she is definitely like, it no matter who did it first, it's about who does it right. So I think I'm gonna give Ice Spice, because there is a big wave of the Y2K vibe, and I think she is part of the lead in that movement. So I'm gonna give Ice Spice that.
I'm gonna answer your question though. I agree with you. That Pele wave, fire. I definitely want to cop one too, and I think that
But
with that
even-
is drip for sure.
And even like I don't want to say this brand, but Capella had it on a Baychester video, the Averex.
Averex.
Yeah, like he had on that jacket. I seen like a couple artists wear that jacket. It's kind of like going, but I do know that like a lot of artists and shit get shit for free. So a lot of these local brands is like coming up off these new niggas, giving them free shit. Like
I don't doubt that, but I'm trying to figure out why do we have these new artists that we like so much, but we also don't want to be like them in a certain way, right? I just feel like growing up, we wanted to be like this idea of like we saw Chris Brown and Wiz with tattoos. How many of them ran out to get the tattoos to match it like them? Or when Chris Brown dyed his hair, the bulletproof vest,
right?
The G Unit, you know what I'm saying? The Rockaway, like
everything work.
I feel like it's baby steps, right? So with the new artists, I feel like a lot of people are confused, especially when it comes to new artists. I feel like they're not really 1,000% sure that they like the sound. They're not 1,000% sure that they like the artist.
Until they French jacket.
Right, they're not 1,000% sure they believe the artist, because that's a thing that I hear a lot too. So I feel like it's kind of hard to like want to be like somebody you're still like unsure about. So I feel like, and then it's like all our options, right? There's so many people, like I don't know who I'm. You know what I'm saying?
I think it goes
It
back
was
to
so many people back in the day too, so it doesn't matter.
I think
But
go back to
you
what you said. Like artists are scared to take a risk, and like you gotta figure out how to stand out and create your own little wave and lane. Like, and fashion is the perfect way to express that, because we gravitate, and people who become fashion icons last in music, whether they drop music or not. You think about
Tyler Creator,
A$AP Rocky,
A$AP is a prime example.
Kanye, Pharrell. Like people, when we start thinking about them as like these like
and
fashion
even though
symbols,
Jewel's and them not that big, they're still like
we
memorable.
still think of
Harlem,
them as
they made
yes.
Harlem a stamp, yeah.
There will be a Halloween costume of Joel Santana every year.
Come on, you going
Cameron
as you
with
was
the
Nelly
fur.
one year.
Yeah.
Cameron with the fur coat.
Cameron with the fur coat,
Big
like
fur.
they start waves, and I think our younger artists, we think about artist development, need to figure out ways to stand out, like Ice Spice with the Y2K.
Even
right?
Chance the Rapper.
What about him?
Well,
The
no,
three
the
hat,
three
three
hat.
hat. That's a good one. But
Yeah.
he's not a new artist.
No. I'm just saying.
No,
Like,
you just
know,
saying like
on
a
the
wave.
list.
But you start a wave, and also like, come on, make the bread, make the money, man. Like, let's start getting
I
to
don't
it.
think there's any new artist that's that like besides Ice Spice that's that influential that will make us want to like wear what they wear. But also I feel like growing up in New York as well, like I feel like people are just tired of like following the trends, like because y'all go from True Religions, then y'all go from like G Stars to Robins, and then like you spend all this money, and then y'all say this shit is trash.
Going
So
back
like
to
I
what-
don't want to wear it anymore.
What am I what Drew said?
I want to wear what I want to wear. Like I don't even want to follow
Sexy
people.
Red brought back True Religions, bro. I'm just gonna put you
Definitely
on
did.
record.
I see. I'm not mad
She
at that.
brought back True Religions. Then I
BB
seen
belts?
Then I seen True Religions. For BB belts, it's like Ice Spice and Sexy Red.
It was
for me.
crazy. People
True
was
that.
talking down
Much-
on
no,
for so long.
I think it's sexy.
So, but after Sexy Red brought back True Religions, people started wearing True Religions. True that. But and then like they started collabing with like more black creators. Like they did a
Jada,
collab with
Sweetie.
Jada, exactly, Lady London,
Who brought back
and
Ed
shit
Hardy?
like that. So I definitely want like artists
I'm gonna
to
say
know.
Ice. I'm gonna say Ice with Ed Hardy.
That's the
That's
white
Ice
heavy
Spice.
Spice,
white,
fake
Y2K,
Ed Hardy, yeah. So I just want to say like, don't be shy to like
Be
bring
yourself.
back some old shit, cause them brands still got that money.
Yo, can somebody bring back nudies? Those are my favorite jeans, bro.
Just cause
Swear
you
to
got
God.
some
I
in your
had one
closet.
pair.
Yes, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't have none in my closet. If I did, I would have put them on. I ain't gonna lie. No cap.
Listen,
Who
man.
made them lit again though? I don't remember.
What's the
made them lit,
fashion
period?
trend you guys would
No
want to
idea.
see
No,
come
who
back?
made them lit? Like, I don't know.
A fashion that I want to see come back.
Nudies.
Besides that,
Uh,
Chuck Taylors, are they still in?
Beef and broccolis. I love the beef and broccolis.
I mean, I know Polo shut down rugby, but I would
ooh,
love.
wow. I definitely have some rugbies in the tuck
I would
still.
love.
That was a
rugby to
great
come
wave.
Polos with the True Religions.
Oh, like
Was
the
an
set?
era. Was an era, bro. You had to be there.
back. That's a
For
fact.
me, I guess like Juicy Couture sweatsuits.
We
I
still
love when
wear
girls
that
wear
though.
those.
No,
I
they
love when
still
girls
wear those, but like, I don't see celebs wear them.
They too good for it. And now
Mhm.
Jada,
But I
and
like
they
how,
copying.
like, I
What
like
you
that
mean they
look.
too? How many of them rocking Fashion Over fits every other Instagram post? Come on, they're not too good for the.
No, they feel like they're too good for it though.
That's crazy.
I love
Yeah,
the juicy
I
sweatsuit.
don't know, but I just like that nobody do they shit out. You know what I mean? Like, that's still a thing.
How do y'all feel about Baby Fat coming back too though? Because Baby
That's
Fat
something that
was
can
a
come back.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that could be
another
cool.
culture.
That could be cool.
Yeah, that's
But,
like Gucci. That's like Juicy Couture to be honest. I mean,
you know, after talking about all this materialism, let's get into a video that's the opposite. The number 2 video, 2K Baby.
What hell I do? Feel like you took an L, I do. Feel like you walking on shells, I do. Feel like you trapped in the shell, I do. Feel like you got no one else, I do. Feel like you out by yourself, I do. Feel like they want you to fail, I do. Know you think no one can tell, but I do. Things get better with time, but we are.
all right, so we're back from 2K Baby. I do, you know. Shout out to them homeless man. You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
He was homeless in a video, like.
Yeah, shout out
Yo,
to 2K Baby.
facts. Shout
Shining
out
light
to 2K
on
Baby, man.
people who are unhoused and all that,
sure.
man.
You know,
Definitely a problem
for
in this
them.
country.
I'm sorry. That's funny. So we're gonna do bugging a banger. Y'all just let me know if it's a bugging or if it's a banger. So music executive Wayno said that 20v1s are, what he said, draining the youth. I wanna quote it right. I don't wanna lie to you guys. He said these 20v1s are damaging the youth, doing damage. Is he bugging or is this a banger?
Banging. Banging. Absolutely banging. I feel like he's hitting it because I'm not going to lie, I be cringing when I'm watching those videos. When it comes to like the girls coming up there, I just want to understand why do you come up there to, you know, just be like judged by someone like that. Like by an artist. Like I was watching Boosie's video and I was watching Honcho's thing and they, like I cringe when they come up and they, you know, they're talking about like, can I like suck your or whatever? Like I just feel like so bad for our generation when I see things like that. But do I feel like it's great exposure for artists and like just for us to see their personality? I think it's a good thing for that. But like I cringe when I look at it. I can't.
I think it's a banger too because like them kids already aren't as social as they once were. They're having less and less interactions with real people, and now they're watching people and like you absorb information and start processing it and you start emulating. So if that is what they're learning how to interact with each other like, that is horrible, right? Like they really gotta find some better ways to like figure out how to communicate with each other because that just ain't it. And also there's just too many of them. Like I think if it was something that felt more controlled, like it was a couple people doing them, really curating it the right way. But not anybody, I mean, because anybody with a camera could do a 20 versus 1. So there's so many of them. So like there's some that are probably better than others, but a lot of them aren't that great.
Yeah, banger. I agree with everything y'all said. My thing is that there's just a lot of them. It's getting too repetitive now. Every time I turn on YouTube, that's at the front of my screen. That's due to my algorithm too, as y'all can tell. But yeah, banger.
I don't think a lot is the problem though when it comes to it, because I do enjoy watching it. I just think it's like when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about like women and their confidence, like how it might plummet when they watch things like this, like because it's also furthering their thought about what a rapper might want. I know that you could also do like a woman, like one woman and 20 men, but like it serves the same purpose there.
50-50 on it. I think damaging the youth is such a strong word. I feel like it is like a little, like y'all saying, like, cringe to watch sometimes. But a lot of the cringy people be grown ass bitches. So again, it's just like it's damaging to the youth, but the weird shit be the older people. So it's just like, what are we? You know what I'm saying? So
it's because the youth is watching it.
No, I know the youth is watching it, but you get what I'm saying as far as like the cringe shit, the bitches that be like, I suck, fuck, those be grown ass bitches. Those don't be like the younger ones. And again, I just feel like it kind of goes to show like, just kind of like what a generation mine is at. That's one. But two, as far as it being a trend, it's like it's a trend. Like niggas is doing it for the algorithm, rappers is doing it for the money. Like I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like a wave that everybody kind of jumped on, and people are there for different reasons. Like some girls there in school, some girls is there for promo, some girls is there because they want to get more bookings. Like
Viral
it
moments.
really just depends. Some girls on there to promote their OnlyFans. So it really just like I don't know. I feel like it's like marketing in a sense, but I think everybody dissects it differently. So it really just depends. That's why I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it. So, moving on to the next bug and a banger. So, Lakia sat on Poor Minds. Love them. She sat on Poor Minds and she basically talked about, like, she opened up, like, she is gay. Like, she's been with the girl for some time. And she was, like, talking about getting backlash for not addressing women in her songs and only addressing men in her songs. So, do you think she's bugging a banger? Like, she should be addressing women since she's gay? Or she should address men, because,
I think it's a banger. I think she should do what she's comfortable with. I don't think you should be forced. Like, maybe that's her image, whatever it is. But if she doesn't feel comfortable being that vocal with her sexuality, then I'm not going to force her to do that.
Agreed.
So
I think it comes down to, like, what you're comfortable with. She probably wasn't ready at the moment to let people know, our relationship. And
well, she's still doing now. Like, if you know, you know. But she's still doing now. That's why she was getting the backlash. It's like, girl, we already know your girlfriend.
Right. Okay. Well, in that sense, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's music. I don't really think it's that deep. But from the standpoint of just like her not coming out or when she should have come out or whatever the case is, I think it's a banger from that standpoint itself only.
Yeah, I think Chanel summed it up perfectly. The idea is like you're allowed to speak how you want to in your music. I think she's living openly with her life. So like, what am I supposed to say? Like, like if she's writing her lyrics and that's how she views it. Like, also like we also gotta remember sometimes like rappers put on personas to like rap. Like we don't see who they are as real people. They're putting on personas to perform for us.
For sure.
So maybe that's the character she's putting on when she's rapping. It ain't my business to say. Like,
well, shit.
Write about who you want to write about.
we just want the music to be good. So
Yeah, we definitely want the music to be good. Yeah, I don't think it's like a right or wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she should like, rap how she raps.
Type.
But I think she was kind of just opening up about how like this is a time where we actually have the Saucy Santanas and artists like that that are owning their sexuality. And she was just like, like the space for them isn't even concrete yet, so she didn't feel the need to transition. As I think, like I feel like what I took from that, but yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think about that?
Just the fact that we have the Saucy Santanas, etc.
Yeah, just like that their community isn't even like concrete yet for real. Like basically like
What do you
just
mean, like concrete though?
meaning like that's not really like they're not getting the spotlight. Like basically Saucy Santana's a good artist. He's gay, but he's still not getting those opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not like comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not on. You feel me? So she's basically saying like they are still breaking that door down. So I'm just gonna stay where it's like. You feel me?
So is it that people want her to be a part of?
Yeah, they basically
like
want her to pave
the
the
movement
way.
and push and pave the way.
Exactly.
Okay.
I can see why people on that movement might look at it like as a sellout type of thing, like because you could stand down and stand on business for us, but like I said, you cannot force anybody to do anything they're not comfortable with. Just because Saucy's comfortable in his sexuality doesn't mean that Lakia is.
Agreed.
But if she is willing to do that, then I would love to see that part of her story and the impact. Let it shine, girl. You already do shine, so.
Yeah, Chanel sums it up perfectly, man. Do what's comfortable for you. Just because somebody else may be more comfortable in that lane than you are doesn't mean you have to follow the trend.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't really know what the LGBTQ community looks like on the music, you feel me? Because Saucy Santana is very much an artist, and Lil Nas X is very much pop, and then he was country, and then I don't really know. I don't know what's the criteria.
Do you guys feel like we don't take Saucy as serious though, only because we met him as Young Miami's best friend?
No.
So I feel like I don't know. I just feel like we didn't meet him as an artist, so that's probably why we don't take it as seriously.
No, I think people don't take Saucy serious because like Lakia said, there is no lane for that. There's no blueprint for it. What Saucy is doing has never been done before.
For sure.
So it's I think people don't even know how to take it all in for real. I don't think it has nothing to do with Young Miami. Honestly, no shit. Well, I think he be helping them write their shit. But that's just from hearing his music and hearing their music, it's very similar. It could just be a Miami thing, but it's very similar. I'm gonna put that on record. But no, I just feel like we don't really have I don't know how to dissect.
But there's
Saucy.
a lane for lesbian women though, because Young
Like
Mom,
who?
when she was out, Young May, she I feel like we're more. It's not saying that it's right, but we're more willing to lean towards a lesbian artist before a gay artist.
But we cannot pretend that hip hop isn't homophobic.
It is absolutely.
Yeah, Young and May, for me, when she came out, she was already in the boy lane. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't hard to wrap around the fact that she was a girl because she had so much masculinity on her. You feel me? Where Saucy Santana is wearing wigs, he's got on makeup, he twerking, fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to digest. When Lil Nas X kissed the guy on stage, it's a lot to digest. I feel like I don't know, it's just never been done before.
Especially in the rap lane, because we've had gay acts, but R&B-ish, pop-ish. So I definitely agree. There's no blueprint for it for real. So people don't really understand how to really go about digesting it.
Yeah, I mean I can understand that because hip hop has never been a safe space for members of the LGBTQ community. So I can imagine it's hard for anybody who is coming in to want to be a hip hop artist and being openly true to themselves. Shout out to them for being able to do that and pave that way. But
I would just tell Lakia, don't let what we're saying stop you from doing that if that's what you want to do, because just because there's no lane in hip hop doesn't mean that you can't create it.
For sure.
So I feel like you should just try it out, and if it doesn't work, then pivot.
And the truth is listen, a lot of that first person can be rewarded. The first person to do something,
yes,
can be very can be rewarded.
There's a lot of growing pains. You could be rewarded though. But who's on the playlist this week? Who y'all bumping?
Quavo, Himothy.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm going with my boy Four Best, man. Act 3.
Of
She
course you
like,
are.
you feel me? Mr. Rhythm and Blues himself,
Of course
man.
you are.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Four Best, man. He's
Listen,
coming out.
man.
He dropping as we speak too.
Nah, he is dropping, I think.
Yeah. Not
Listen,
yet.
Listen, man, it's been a great start for hip hop. I've been dogging 2023, 2024. They gave me Ty Dolla $ign, Kanye, Vultures. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill, Heathens. I said Meek Mill, Heathens, and now Schoolboy Q. I'm bumping heavy. There's a couple of songs on that. The one with Rico Nasty. We got Movies. You got the song featuring Freddie Gibbs. Ohio. There's a couple of. If you're not in tune with that, man, the West is really going crazy with music right now. So tap in.
I'm on my sexy drill wave. I'm listening to Wolfface Joey.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Honestly, Wolfface Joey can't make a bad song to me.
That sounds alright. I ain't gonna
Eli,
lie.
you didn't say Fisher?
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna ask if I could get 2, but I had to stand on my principles as Mr. Rhythm and Blues. For sure, is another one that's
For sure.
heavily on my plate. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
ain't gonna front,
Cash and Bass Swag, they got it on
So
lock.
This is very much the season for sexy drill. I just kind of want to throw it out there.
So we jacking sexy drill is like is it better than like regular drill?
Who said that?
I'm asking. I'm asking because I know because I mean Eli, correct me if I'm wrong. Like you know we had conversations about you not really feeling drill no more,
Yes.
but sexy drill brought you back.
Yeah, in a way. I can't. Hot take. I can't lie. Like that cool swaggy drill is it. Like you feel me?
It make you feel different when
Yeah.
you ride in the V. I can't lie.
I ain't hear nothing like that. Like that. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a wave.
It's a wave. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I like it just depends on my day. I'm a moody person. Okay. Sexy drill, maybe might do drill tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends. But get into the number 1 video of the week. My pick. You know, I picked the best videos. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
And then you should comment and subscribe. Make sure you're tuned in.
For sure.
Make sure you're watching, letting us know. And do y'all like the number 1 video? Cause I like the number 1 video.
Yo, man, bro. What we do? I'm passing the Drew. Hold on.
Yo, artists, learn how to dance.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Stay tuned for the wait list, y'all.
Wow. Yeah, so if you're a new artist, you upcoming trying to get shit out there, we're going to have a waiting list soon. But, our number 1 video is influencer/artist. Make sure you so crazy. Missing Your Love.
Yes, sir.
I've been missing your love, but I don't wanna do too much. Oh, baby, we've been distant enough. No, you.
The countdown